Yo, what is going on everybody on the Carnage Clan channel and my personal channel as well. If you're watching this on my personal channel, my name's Friendly Machine, but if you're watching it on the Carnage Clan channel, my name's Carnage Machine, whatever you want to call me, I'm not bothered. And today I'm going to be showing you guys either channel what you're watching it on, how to get the Nuked Out Dark Ops challenge completed in the easiest possible way. Obviously the challenge in itself is going to be hard, but you can minimalise the hardship in actually completing this challenge, and it won't be easy, but you can do it easier when you follow the steps and tips I'm about to give you guys today. And the first thing I want to say about the gameplay in the background, obviously it's a Nuked Out to illustrate this with a Diamond KM44, but I make a level 1000 account guy go triple negative, so if you follow these tips it doesn't really matter who you're facing. If you lobby shop for a bit and you get comfortable in the lobby you're in, on the map you're playing, or anything like that, you will do well. So anyways, let's get straight into the tips. So the very first tip I want to give you guys after you've lobby shopped around a little bit, where you've found KDs in a lobby of people, not too high, not above 2 or anything like that, across the whole entire lobby, and you can do this by clicking the lobby leaderboard option when you're in a free-for-all lobby before you start the match in the intermission. But anyways, the first tip I want to give you guys is the gun itself you're going to be using to get all the kills in the game and win the game at the same time, because if you guys didn't know, you cannot use lethal score streaks which actually get you kills as well. So the score streaks you want to be using will knock that out of the water before the gun actually is the UAV, the counter UAV, and the hater, because then that tells you everything about the radar. It disables the enemy radar when you call in the counter UAV. The UAV helps you towards getting the hater, and the hater, well, that's basically just you're overpowered at that point and you should be getting nuked out at that point when you've got your first hater and you can cycle it. But to aid the hater actually as well, before we hop into the gun, if you're paying attention to the gameplay in the background, which you should be making mental notes on my playstyle, which we'll be talking about in a minute anyways, after we talk about the gun and after we talk about the specialist ability, which I would definitely recommend as combat focus, which I'm using in this gameplay and I activated recently. So when you make most use of this, obviously you want to be using awareness to detect when you're near someone, you can hear their footsteps, or have a UAV up in the air so you can actually see where people are. But you want to be controlling one main spot of the map, and you'll see in this gameplay as well, I'll talk about the playstyle right now. I'm sticking in one particular area that I'm holding down, I'm controlling the spawns, and that's what you generally want to be doing on a map, any map in free-for-all, because let's face it, you're going to be either on a small map, a big map, but there's always going to be that central traffic area, and you can try and hold that down and get all the kills racking up to your score streaks, which only show you where people are on the radar, but really help you out for where they might come from or where they might spawn and then try and kill you from behind from. Alright, so finally talking about the guns, which I said I was going to do in the first place, and what to use. I'm going to say to you guys, please don't use burst weapons as much, because they're really inconsistent and you want to reduce the inconsistency as much as possible. Yeah, they might be melt machines and everything like that in other game modes, and there might be melt machines overall, like the XR2, the M8A7 and the Pharaoh are really good guns, but please don't handicap yourself. Say if you're running out of ammo or you need to reload, you don't want to land the 3 shots on the guy, get hit markers, and then he melts you because you couldn't land that final shot. So I definitely recommend using an assault rifle or an SMG that isn't a burst, obviously fully automatic in this case, and make sure you use one where it has good accuracy upon medium to moderate ranges and close range obviously, and a lot of damage as well at the same time. So that could range from anything between the Kuda, the Razorback, the KM44, the Man of War. I mean, if you're comfortable with the Shiva, that's a melt machine in itself, because I mean it kills in 2 hits no matter what. Put high caliber on it and it's a really good gun, but I'm going a bit off topic, so anyways, use a gun that you're comfortable with ultimately, but it needs to have good accuracy, good damage, and that needs to spread across the ranges varying on the map, which are obviously close, medium, moderate, and then long ranges. So rapidly coming towards the end of the gameplay in the background, I'm going to say to you guys, don't worry about the pace at the start of the game, because if you noticed, it started out quite slow for me, but when I got that first hater, I picked up the pace tremendously, because I could see where everybody is on the map, I could see where they're going, and it wasn't like the radar's sweeping, it's constant. So basically, if you're pre-firing, you've got an ultimate chance of 99.9% of the time of winning the gunfight, and that's why I picked up the pace, because I became more confident within the inconsistencies being reduced in the game, because I was using a good gun, I was using a good playstyle, I was using good score streaks, and I was using combat focus, so I knew I could cycle the streaks as easy as I possibly could. But anyways, so before I leave you at the end of this video today, and thank you all for your time by the way, I want to say that the main important factors affecting you getting nuked out in free-for-all is mental preparation and the perks you use. And what you want to be doing for mental preparation is basically blocking out the haters and using the haters as much as humanly possible, because I mean you only want to be focusing on that. You don't want to be focusing on, oh my god, am I under 25, am I going to choke, Mom, get the camera. No, you don't want to be doing that, and you want to be using perks that avoid you getting off the radar, avoid you on the radar, sorry. So you want to be using stuff like Ghost, so if they're going to get that hater, then you can go behind them sneaky when they've got UAVs and stuff like that, and you can kill them off their haters. And as well as that, you want to be using Sixth Sense, and also you want to be using awareness. I find awareness is the most important perk in free-for-all, even if you don't have a headset, because the footsteps are like elephants stomping around, they're so loud. But anyways, thank you all for watching today's tips and tricks video on my personal channel. I love all your faces. Slap a like down below, and if you're watching on the Carnage Clan channel, I don't know which is the next time I'll see you guys, but anyways, I love you all anyway, and I love all of you for watching the video, so thank you all again, and peace out.